I wonder what they're gonna call the June tournament.
June
They call it
Melee.
May Melee, the June, the June Melee. Nice, yeah.
So you did some trash talking, like on Twitter, against Paris, which is not seen like in Overwatch.
Yeah, I think because talk is so rare that when people see it, it's like, oh my god. But how I saw it was like, you know, someone presented a good idea that would get in the other team's head, and I figured it was a good idea. Like, if I can get a mental advantage before the game starts, why wouldn't I do it, right? Like, why wouldn't I take that chance? And it's not personal. I don't know Nico on that level to like have anything personal. Like, I don't think I've ever talked to the guy, but I don't hate him. I don't like him. It's just this neutral relationship where I saw an opportunity to talk a little trash, and I took advantage of it. I mean, I got death threats, multiple death threats, like.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of unreal.
the trash talk was kind of out of the blue. You just kind of like called him out.
Of the blue. Yeah, it was out of nowhere, but like death threats, come on, like.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Like, it didn't bother me, but I thought it was funny because people got so upset, but a little too far. Korean Apex, OGN, they produced a match between Runaway and Lunatic Kai, like the two most storied Korean teams of all time, and they had a show match, and that included hero bans. They removed the 2-2-2 lock, and they gave each team 4 bans, and basically the bans worked where the hero that you banned, the other team couldn't play it, but you could. But the enemy team could also mirror that ban, so if Runaway banned Orisa, and then Lunatic Kai banned Orisa, neither team could play Orisa. But if Runaway just banned Orisa, and say Lunatic Kai banned like Reinhardt, they could, Runaway could still play Orisa, and vice versa. I thought it was a little weird that basically there was 8 bans. I think it was a little confusing for fans. Even for me, when I first saw the bans, I was like, why did they have 4 bans apiece? Until someone explained how the system worked, it was a little confusing. What do you think about it, KSP?
I think it's okay, but I feel like there needs to be more heroes to be able to do that system. Like, don't they do the same system in League where both teams get bans, but there's so many champions that it's okay
League
to
has
do.
like 140 champions, and they both get 5 bans apiece, so there's 10 bans total. I like how League does it though. Like, I know we don't have enough heroes to do it, but I like how League does it, where they do 3 bans right at the start of the draft, and then halfway through the draft they do 2 more. Like, I think the last 2 picks on each team, they do 2 more bans apiece, so there's 10 bans total.
I think it should be 1 DPS for sure.
Yeah, 4 just seems like way too much. Like, there's just not enough heroes in the game to be like, yeah, let's ban 15% of the cast just for a single match. It just seems ridiculous. But with the bans that were available, so there's 4, like, who do you think that we have to ban right now? Like, I think for me, heroes that you have to ban right now are Echo.
Yeah.
Just Echo.
Just Echo.
Everybody else is like tanks. Like, I think almost every team's gonna ban Orisa.
Brig.
Brig's also okay. Yeah, Brig's also a really big offender. I'd ban Brig, Orisa, Echo, and I guess Mei. Mei's not that bad anymore. That's a hot take, I guess, for a lot of people, especially the fans. Like, but Mei is not that bad anymore with all the bans or with all the nerfs. Like, her Mei wall's really easy to play around at this point. She has way less freeze. Like, granted, she's still an annoying hero, but it's not to the point where it's like she shouldn't be in the game anymore, in my opinion.
I'd say like McCree.
Yeah,
maybe.
like McCree or
Widow.
Yeah, we're at that point where, like, I just think Echo's the big offender in DPS right now. Echo is just outright ridiculous.
Yeah.
Should Overwatch move to free-to-play, lose loot boxes, and implement battle passes? And my answer is, I don't know, but I think so. I think
they need to do something at least, because like, I don't give a fuck about loot boxes and anymore.
Overwatch has been out for 4 years, and if you include like beta and like how long the idea has been out of Overwatch, it's been out for like 6-7 years, something ridiculous. And not to say my game's declining, but I would say the game's kind of like on a slight decline. Like, it's losing players little by little. And with the whole system of free-to-play and loot boxes is you pay to play the game, and then you don't have to pay for cosmetics if you get loot boxes. But with players such as myself who've been playing since the beginning of the game, loot boxes don't really mean anything anymore. It's just loot boxes for me right now stand as a tool to gain more gold for when an event comes around. I have enough gold to just buy everything. I don't have to open loot boxes anyways. So the whole system of cosmetics and loot boxes and coins doesn't really do anything for long-time players such as myself. Obviously, I'm a rare case, but I think in general, Overwatch free-to-play would be a big move for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It will bring like more new players to the game, and they probably should maybe make skins, like you have to buy skins of real money, and give pro players all the skins so we can promote them.
Yeah, it seems like the most successful model out of all the games right now. I mean, Fortnite's free, and Lord knows how much money Fortnite makes just selling skins to 12-year-olds on an Xbox. So that, and between battle passes, I mean, battle passes are interesting concepts. I think because the battle pass, like, there's tiers of it that are free, right? Like, and you can just get the battle pass by itself and not have to pay for it. You get like the free tier, but once you pay for it, that's when you start getting like the cool looking skins and the level 100 Fortnite John Wick skin that you play. If you play 100 or whatever hours, you can get the John Wick skin and be the cool guy who has a John Wick skin because it's a limited edition or whatever. I think that's one thing that's in Overwatch that they sometimes had, but they take it away really, is I think limited edition skins should be a thing. I think it's really silly to have a game with such a storied history where pretty much every skin's accessible to anybody that picks up the game right now. Like, it used to be cool when the Summer Games skins came out, and the people who were just playing the game got the, for me, it was cool. I had the American McCree, and not everybody had the American McCree. And it was like, oh, cool, I get this skin, and then next year they're going to release new skins, and American McCree is going to be like this rare skin that, only a certain amount of people have. Well, come next year, they had new skins, and they just let you get the old skins again. It makes no sense to me. Like, there's no reward for playing the game for a long time. I play World of Warcraft in my spare time, and getting old mounts is, like, impossible. Like, there is stuff that you literally just cannot get because you did not play at a certain time, which I think is good. I don't see a reason that, like, let everybody in the game have access to everything, in my opinion.
I mean, there is some limited edition skins. Like the pre-order Widow one.
Yeah, it's like very rare though. There's like maybe like a couple.
Yeah.
That I can name.
I would say that the one thing in Overwatch that is kind of exclusive, and I don't know how exclusive it is, but like and it also doesn't really matter, but those like season sprays for ranked.
Yeah, but those nobody cares about sprays. Nobody cares about sprays. Not even a little bit. I couldn't think one time like, oh man, cool spray, nice. Not once.
Okay, they need to change something about that.
There are some of my characters that I haven't changed my spray, my top 500 spray since season 2. Like, I play Zarya, and it's still my season 2 top 500 spray because I haven't bothered to change it because I don't care. It's.
Yeah, that's something they need to change for top 500 anyway.
It's so unrewarding.
You get zero. Like, you get nothing for.
KSP's like top 10. Like, every season he gets nothing. He gets the same spray that some guy who's like 4100 gets at like bottom 500 or like the last 500. Like, it makes no sense. There's no reward for anything.
I mean, I feel like there should be rewards for top 500 and then different, like, better rewards for top 10. Yeah.
Yes. It just seems weird to me that Overwatch is a Blizzard game. And you think they would take Blizzard concepts or like popular concepts that they have from other games. Like, I feel like they would take a lot more from World of Warcraft. I feel like they have such interesting and intuitive systems that they just don't implement into Blizzard into Overwatch. Overwatch just seems so everybody wins, and I don't think anybody likes that, in my opinion. I don't think anybody likes that.
And the same with like golden guns. Everyone has all the golden guns already. Like, they could at least make something like different you can spend those points on.
Golden guns were the worst idea because all it does is encourages people who have no interest in playing competitive to want to play competitive just for cosmetics. They don't care about competitive. They care
True.
about this shiny thing that they can look at while they play the game.
They place at the start of the season, then just leave it.
Yeah. It was golden guns were. I think Jeff has come out and said multiple times that golden guns were a mistake, but it was definitely a mistake in my opinion. It sucks. It's bad.
I mean, they haven't changed it since season 1.
They haven't changed it. It's so boring to me when I go and like I said, I open World of Warcraft and I like getting mounts, and I look and I'm like, dude, half this stuff's impossible to get, right? Like this is like you have to play in like 2007 and clear a raid at a certain time to get this mount, and there's nothing like that. Like obviously Overwatch isn't World of Warcraft. It's not a MMORPG, so like I get that, but the fact that like anybody can get everything nowadays just feels so lame.
I mean, even in like PvP in WoW, like if you get rank 1,
if you get gladiator, if you get gladiator, you get gladiator. You get rewards, you get mounts, you get saddles, or you get mounts.
You get the title as well.
You get the title, you get the gladiator set armor. Like there's so much stuff that you get, and that's just one facet of World of Warcraft. That's just one little part of World of Warcraft.
And like, isn't like if you get rank 1, like it's even better rewards. I know you get a different title anyway.
I'm sure you get. I think you get something else. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, there's like everything. There's like just the smallest little things. It's like they make stuff for players, like 20 players that'll get it, and they still make stuff. Like it doesn't matter how many players have access to it. Like they want people to chase the super rare stuff, knowing that only 20 people are gonna get it. But it's engaging because everybody wants it.
Yeah, I want to flex my top 10.
Yes, like. There's no reason to get top 10 right now besides posting a screenshot on Twitter and saying, "Hey, I'm top 10. Look at me." That's all. That's literally all you get. That's what you get for top 10. That's it. Nobody else cares.
So going into Overwatch 2, they mentioned that they're going to carry over all the skins. Do you feel Overwatch 2 should make those original skins exclusive?
Yes. Bare minimum, when they move the game, if you are just now getting to Overwatch, with Overwatch 2, there is no reason you should be able to get stuff that people who played the game for 4 years on the original Overwatch have access to. There's no reason some schmuck should just waltzing into Overwatch 2 and get all the cool skins that people grinded for like 4 years. There's no way. No way. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please leave your comments and questions below. We really appreciate your support. And until next time, let's stay on the point.